Hey guys, it's Matt, and today marked my third shot, which means I've been on testosterone for a month now. Um, I'm supposed to take my shots like half half of a cubic centimeter every week, but I've been going to the doctor to have it done every 2 weeks with twice the dose because I don't want to pay for the doctor's appointments as often, and I don't know how to self-inject yet. But I am being pressured to learn how to do that. Unfortunately, it does not feel like as much of a personal choice right now as I'd like it to be. It's more my family, my mom is actually pressuring me to self-inject because I can't go to the doctor every 2 weeks, and if I do it every week, my mood will be less crazy, and I am actually bipolar, so that's something to pay attention to. Anyways, this is my voice. Obviously, other changes. God, where do I start? I guess positive things. Gonna start there. One thing that I'm really happy about obviously is my voice. I pass a lot better than I did just a month ago. About a month ago, I think I passed like 70% of the time. More if I didn't speak, but now it's like 90% of the time, which is really helpful. I had a really terrible experience today at the endocrinologist. I guess they redid their system and they lost some of their information. And I was sitting in the waiting room with a bunch of other people, and they called out my middle name to have me come into the back, and I was just really confused because, first of all, I never identified by my middle name, and second of all, I did not expect them to fuck things up this badly in front of that many people, because the office I go to is the primary office in the Denver metro area, so I feel like they should know better since they treat like 80% of the trans people here. But anyways, then they, called the birth name, and I was, very upset, obviously, and it was extremely embarrassing. And I mean, it wasn't the nurse's fault. She didn't know what to call me and how to call me out. But when I signed in, I had written my preferred name, and it really just shows me how important it is to get things changed legally sooner rather than later. Especially, before I get a college degree, before I start getting more paperwork attached to a name I don't want anymore. Anyways, back to testosterone. Muscle mass and growth. I don't know. I don't know. I have been working out less than I was pre-T, and the muscle definition is crazy different. I mean, you can look at the pictures on my blog just in 1 month. I mean, you can't really tell, but like I've got some serious like lines going on, and like the veins in my arms. The veins in my hands. You can't see it right now, but the veins in my hands are ridiculous sometimes. I didn't know that I had like 6 veins that popped up in my hand. It was only like 1 or 2, but now I'm getting more veiny. The muscles in my neck are definitely getting thicker, and in my shoulders, I feel like my shoulders are, the muscles are broadening them out a little bit. Speaking of like broadening, getting bigger, you're supposed to gain a lot of weight, especially your first month on T, and this is one thing that I have been different from the average. I'm a very small person. I always have been. And when I went in for my first shot, I weighed in at 107 pounds. And I asked them to weigh me again this time a month later. And I was 111 pounds, which is, I mean, that could be water. So that is interesting. I'm getting too big for my shirts and too small for my pants, if that makes sense. Like, I need new shirts that are in bigger sizes because my shoulders are broader, but my waist, it's not narrower, but like my thighs are getting narrower, and my butt's getting smaller, so my pants are falling off, and that's a problem because I'm a size 28. Like, and 28 is baggy on me, and that's the smallest size that they generally sell in the U.S. for men. So, you know, baggy pants. Let's see what else. I shave pretty regularly because I get these fuzzies. I mean, they're not really fuzzy anymore. They're kind of scratchy, but they're not dark and unpatchy enough for me to leave it. Especially this. This turns into a creeper stash where you can see a faint mustache, but it makes me look like a creeper. So that needs to go too. Let's see. Appetite. I'm hungry all the fucking time. I'm eating pasta. Sleep. I am exhausted most of the time. Really fucking tired. Except for right now, because I had my shot today. So I can't sleep at all. It's like midnight. But, you know, I don't think I'll sleep at all. Which is okay. Yeah, emotionally, being on T is a little difficult, especially because I am bipolar. It, I've described it as like getting like your hormone cycle. It's like getting your period every 2 weeks with no blood, which is preferable for me, obviously. But you know, right the few days before I get my shot, I generally get really tired, depressed, irritable. Oh, excuse me. And that's not because I'm tired. I don't know what's going on. Irritable, etc. And then when I do get my shot, I'm generally more pumped up, energetic, sometimes more aggressive, but more elated. Let's see, what else? Oh, my dick. Yeah. I've gotten significantly bigger down there, probably doubled in size at least, and I guess it's just my genetics or my body chemistry, but sorry if this is too much information, but I can actually have penetrating sex now, and it's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah. It hurts to clean down there because like I have to like push the head out and clean that. It's really sensitive still. But in general, it doesn't hurt too much. I've heard stories of guys whose dicks hurt so much they couldn't check off, and that breaks my heart for them because I don't know what I would do. My girlfriend lives like 3 hours away. Anyways, sex drive. Holy shit, I want to have sex all the time. I wanted to have sex all the time before I started T, and now I'm having sex in my mind all the time, and then wanting to have sex all the time. I definitely get boners now, and it's kind of difficult because when I wear a packer, I normally wear it like inside my pants, like inside my underwear, right up against me, and so when I get an erection, I'm like coming all up in there and like up against the packer, and I'm like trying to walk and like do my life, and it's ridiculous. But I mean, there's not much going around it unless I don't want to pack. Yeah, I can't not get boners. That's hard to control. Trying to think what else. My skin. My skin. I don't know if you can see, but I've got like a little bit of acne coming in, which sucks. I wash my face all the time, but you know, I guess it's gonna happen. My skin is oilier, and it does not feel as soft. It's kind of like rough-ish and oily, and a little scratchy, and I like it. Hair, body hair. My legs have always been pretty hairy, but I mean, you can't tell here, but they are legitimately hairier than my guy friend's legs. Like, there's like pubes coming off my legs here. It's whack. My upper thighs are starting to get darker hair. I'm developing a more prominent happy trail. If you can see, that's going on. I'm in my underwear, deal with it. Yeah, that's about it for now that I can think of. Yeah. So, super exciting, super long video for whatever reason. I hope you guys are having a good day, week, month, life, whatever. And, can't wait to see what happens next.